All right.
To me, it's yet another reminder that I'm sick, as if I needed one. Sure, where's that from? Babysitter's agency.
All right, ready?
Excuse me. Please, reserve the babysitter's spot. Sounds so strange to me anytime. Even. You guys totally stole our idea. Your agency is a complete ripoff of our club. Sue me or don't. Ideas are intellectual property. If I'm doing the club, then I'm doing it better.
The year
The
2020.
year
Place
2020. The
Manbury
place
Farms Inn.
Manbury Farms Inn. It's now been months that I've been stuck in here in this dwelling with the most awful of people. Last night, while I was getting a glass of water, I saw a light coming from under the basement door. At first, I was so stricken with fatigue that I let it be and chalked up someone forgetting to turn off the light until I heard a sound, a high pitch.
When I heard that sound, a tale came to mind. A story my great uncle used to tell about Old Man Pumpkin Eater. Every Halloween, he'd sit on the porch carving pumpkins. And whenever the little children would come to trick or treat, he'd scoop up the innards of the pumpkins and throw them at the children. Then he would laugh so uproariously, and he'd let out this high pitch, annoying cackle laugh.
The light, that laugh, it didn't seem like a regular thing. I could tell it was more. I knew it was, well, I know who it was. Old Man Pumpkin Eater. See, ever since I was younger, I would tell the other people that he was snatching kids up and storing them in the basement for the next Halloween. No one believed me, but I did. I knew.
There's this guy here from Manbury. I remember him. He was always telling stories, no, lies, about Old Man Pumpkin Eater dragging children to the basement. I wonder if he's seen the light.
There's a woman here from Manbury, and I heard her downstairs last night. And I thought maybe she would see the same light from the basement, but I never asked her. I wanted to, but I never did. Had to keep up my appearances.
Suddenly, the light in my room seemed to dim. I opened the door, and there was this shadow, this weird shaped shadow. I mean, the body was normal, but the head was a pumpkin.
I went downstairs to the kitchen again just to see if the light was coming from the basement. It was. And I heard that laugh again. This time the laugh was intense, constant and intense. I wanted to see this bastard. So I peeked under the door, and as soon as I did, the lights went out and the laughter stopped. All of a sudden, my body was stiff in fear. There was someone coming upstairs.
I followed the shadow to the basement. It was a dark and stormy night, much darker than usual, but I didn't mind. I could hear someone, and I felt like something was watching me from under the stairs. I inhaled sharply, and I smelled the familiar smell of tobacco and mothballs. I shut off the light and went back upstairs.
Someone's coming. I gotta hide. I can't see anything. Oh, my leg. Oh, oh, oh.
Hello, Baakari. You should have just let him have his fun.
What? What? You old man pumpkin eater?
No, silly, my uncle is. And we're very disappointed that you've been bad-mouthing us all these years. But we're very happy you've come to visit us.
No. Wait, no. Ah, 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 ah.
That was so cute. I'm gonna wait for you guys to come back on. And wow, that was so unexpected and so cute. First of all, can we talk about this costume? Like, who has a pumpkin head randomly for Beth? What's going on? That is so cute. Did you make that? Did you have that? What's the story?
I happen to have a stuffed jack-o'-lantern that I was able to actually put my hands on in the garage.
How amazing is that? I love it. I love it. I love it. What was the most challenging part of this for you guys?
Just
Well, I
getting
guess
solid with the lines.
The
Me,
line.
You
Yeah.
know, the turnaround.
and we were trying to tell this story without being able to really have the imagery, so that was definitely
Yeah, but
tricky.
you guys made it work. I mean, you know, your use of shadows and Baakari with his blood and the wrapping of the paper towel. I love that. It was awesome. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Wow. What was your favorite part?
Oh, the
I
whole
like-
thing. It was fun.
Yeah, I like the whole
You can
story.
drag him.
You know, or the whole writing bit. You know, and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a thing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna write something. And then I was like, yeah, no, I don't know what. Like, what would I write in this short amount of time? So
I think Germona is requesting to get in, if you can find her.
She's coming up though. There's nothing, I don't see her coming up, but if she gets in here,
She
quick
says,
chat with her. You guys did a great job. I'm curious to see what her inspiration was for the story and how close you guys came to it. And we got plenty of time to talk to her and get the other group in here. So
okay, says she's trying to get in.
okay, let's make sure she gets the backstage link and get her in here. So is this what you guys do? What is your history? What's your involvement in theater?
Yeah, this is what I like to do. I mean, I'm very passionate about this craft, so I'm always looking for, auditions and work. I'm a dancer as well, so I teach, but yeah, I'm constantly wanting to study more about this craft. So if it's not working, future it'll be a continual study for me.
Good. Well, we are hosting, since you said that, we are hosting a theater conference, and we will have workshops for actors and directors as well as playwrights coming up in October. I think it's the last weekend in October. So I would love to have you guys there and be a part of what we're building, because the training is important, and having, this forced inside time, this forced pandemic time, people are taking advantage of it and they are honing their skills. They are working on their craft. They are making sure that when the world is opened up again, they are sharp and they are ready. And we want to be a part of helping artists and ourselves get there, right? So we're bringing in people that we know have expertise that we need to work on monologues, to work on character analysis, to work on all the things and the components us shine and do what we do. Beth, what's your theatrical background?
I've been doing theater since like 4th grade.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And generally I act in just a couple community theater productions out here in the Bay Area. Usually they're outdoors, and this would be my time in the summer, dreading the heat and the smoke and the whatever, but now it's inside.
Okay, here I am.
Yay, Germona.
All right.
Hey, Germona.
Hey,
Germona, great job. Great job.
Hey.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you for accepting my invitation for this wild and wacky challenge. I asked Beth and Baakari, what was the most challenging part about this experience for you?
The most challenging was putting it all together. I think I told Baakari and Beth, like, how it will read across to the audience is kind of my difficulty right now, like my struggle of writing, because I'm kind of new. I'm more used to being in front of the camera. So this is like my 3rd time writing something.
Okay.
And making sure it reads well while it's on stage is one thing, but making sure it reads well while it's virtual is another. So that was my most challenging thing, is making sure all of this reads well. And I had tremendous help from both Beth and Baakari. And I credit them as well, because we worked as a team to get this and to streamline it basically and make it make sense.
But the thing is that, and even myself as a writer, you have to think, like, how long are we going to be in the house? And is virtual theater going to be a part of our lives forever? And so it does force us to think differently about how we write what we write. The incorporation of props, how do we have a love scene? How do we have a fight? How do we communicate emotion through a glass or whatever these screens are made of barrier, where we don't have that when we're in person. And still want to be effective, right? You still want to be taken seriously. You don't want people to get lost in the nuance of the platform. So I thought you did a great job, and I thought the story came through fine. It really, really did. I was laughing with Beth about this pumpkin that she pulled out.
Yes. Beth came through with the pumpkin and the costumes and everything.
It's awesome. And I love that your cast is multicultural, because that's a thing too. And so we bring our cultures into everything that we do, and place. And the art spaces are great spaces to do that kind of integration and to have the hard conversations. And so it's nice to see a mixed group of people coming together to make something fun, to make something light, and to make sure that it's something that people can get behind. So good job, good job. I hope
this was a lot of fun. Thanks, Nicole.
You guys did awesome. I love
the vendors. They are hanging out, and they are some of my favorite people. And so please go and say hi to them. And I will talk to you guys after all the shows. But thank you for staying also and doing the talk back with me. And I hope that you guys do this again with us next month.
Okay.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Bye, all.
Bye, guys.